Voters across the Commonwealth will be making their way to the polls for today's state primary elections.
22 News reporter Caitlin Gosley is live in front of one polling center in Springfield with a look at today's primaries.
Yeah, we're here at the Greenleaf Community Center in Springfield. This is obviously one of several polling centers across the Commonwealth, across the Western Massachusetts region. And today, in about a half an hour, voters are going to be showing up to make their vote count for this primary election. I'm standing here with political consultant Tony Signoli. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. Now, you've been watching these numbers. There are several major races, going on at this moment. How does this year's primaries compare to the ones in years past?
Well, what's unique right now is the big three are all up right now. You've got governor, treasurer, and attorney general. So this is a major election where, at least on the Democratic side, you've got such incredible contests in that regard. And on the Republican side as well. This is the day that folks decide between Fisher or Baker on the Republican side. So both parties have a reason to come out today. And what's unusual is that you've got the big three all on the ballot at one time.
Now, you were also telling me a little bit earlier this morning that independent voters may have a little more power than they have in past years for primary elections. Explain to me what's going on there.
Absolutely. In a low voter turnout, independence becomes so very, very important. And a lot of folks will normally in a political campaign think the independents are more important for the general election. But today they can make a huge difference. And under the relatively new laws in Massachusetts, it's so easy as an independent to show up and vote, Democrat or Republican today. And you don't have to go back to City Hall or your town hall the next day to put your registration back to independent. It happens for you automatically. So what we're seeing in the last few days as well is that a lot of key campaigns, gubernatorial, locally, the Senate campaign here, the DA campaign in Hamden County, folks are targeting the independents. They're an untapped wealth for the Democrats or the Republicans.
And that has something to do with the fact that independents, when you arrive, you'll be asked to pick which ballot you want, correct?
Exactly. You have to vote either on the Democratic side or on the Republican side, but that's so cool for the independents. They can have such an impact on one side or the other. And today, their voice will be even louder than the norm. 56% of everyone in Massachusetts right now is registered as an independent, and in greater Springfield, in Hamden County, it's actually a little larger.
That's a big number. Well, I know you'll be following this race very closely, and, we will be as well. We're right here on 22 News. We are your home for this primary election results. We're going to give them all to you right here on 22 News throughout the day and up to the minute as those polls close at 8 o'clock tonight. They're opening here at 7, but they're closing at 8, and we're going to give you those up-to-minute results just as soon as we have them. Stay with 22 News throughout the day for those results. This is right here on our air and at our website. That's wwlp.com. Live in Springfield, Caitlin Gosley, 22 News.